What's up, guys? It's Hayden here, aka DMR Bear, and I'm bringing you our next episode in our Skyrim playthrough. Let's see, it's been a few days since I got on. Oh yeah, we are helping the College of Winterhold find lost books on the magical artifact we found at the end of the last episode. And if you didn't stay through the whole episode, I now have Bound Bow. I'm going to be trying to do basically for each faction. So for the companions, I leveled up one-handed, shield, and bow. Now I'm going to try and level up in magic, and I'm going to go with conjuration and just keep the bows. Maybe I'll do a little bit else in magic, but I've never really done a magic build before, so this is more like just dipping my toes in the water instead of jumping all the way in. And as you can see, there's the Jarl of Winterhold right there. That's his big old mansion. That is a guy that is an enemy that we have to take care of, and we should go ahead and get in there. Go ahead and throw that up. See how much this does. Alright, not too terrible. Not too terrible. I think it runs out after a couple minutes, is what it said. But should be fine. Because as you can see, as long as we don't use any other magic, should regenerate by the oh, you gotta be kidding me. Should regenerate by the time that I need to use it again. Dang, that one a little left, didn't it? Ooh. Alright, this bow can one-shot that. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Alright,
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here without stalling too much longer, and hopefully I can get through this pretty quick and get back to more stuff to do at the college. I'm not gonna go through all that. Yeah, so I forgot how short I think it's only 2 minutes that this thing stays, and I guess you can't cast it while hiding. You gotta go pretty far away because the enemy's immediately locked onto me. So that is good to know for the future. And even though this is magic, I still can't destroy that seal. So I'm just gonna step on it. Should be fine. Now we do have to wait for our magic to come back up a little bit, so that sucks. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, these guys are like vampire hunters or something. I remember now.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah. How did that manifest? There we go. Now, are they gonna attack me if I let them out? I don't think I've ever tried to let them out before. Friend?
Out of the way, meat.
Maybe not friend. Ooh, an emerald. Is she supposed to be floating like that? Hello? Oh, another zombie. Alright, I guess we, oh. I feel like I've been forgetting to level up so much. Where's conjuration? Okay, now at least it should be, I should be able to like heal and then still be able to cast the bow.
Please let me out of here. You have to let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. There's a level right there in the center. Hurry! Please, help me. Yes. Did Archmage Aren send you? He sent you to rescue me, didn't he? See? I knew Aren wouldn't leave me in here. Hurry and get me out of this cage before they come for me. I don't have them anymore. She took them. The collar. She's the one who put me in here. Please, let me out of here. They threw me in here until they were ready to use me in one of their experiments. This wasn't supposed to happen. I thought they wanted my help, not to use me as a test subject. No, it's the levers in the center there. Just make sure you don't pull the wrong one. Please, hurry. I don't like being in here. Don't leave me here.
Let's get this guy out real quick.
Thank you. I promise I'll help. And then I'll go back to the college and I'll beg them to let me back in.
I feel like he would just die if he helped. But I don't want to fight this girl
Yes,
alone.
of course. I said I'd tell you, didn't I? The caller will have them. She was most interested in one of the volumes. Although not interested enough to keep me from being locked up. Oh, you've saved me. Thank you so much. Who knows what they'd have done to me if you hadn't come along? I promise I'll help you get out of here. All right, then.
Oh yeah,
I've got to get out of here.
Huh. I don't get it. That still costs me the same amount. Maybe this isn't a conjuration? What type are you? It says conjuration though. I don't know. Oh, because then it's adept. Is that why? We're going to learn together real quick. What skills? Yeah, novice. Dang. So I have to get all the way to level 50. Alright, it's fine, I guess. And then this is the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to get that to make my bow do more. Continue.
Never should have come to
That is good to know that I cannot switch to healing and keep that. Found sword, don't care about that.
The library is just through here. We're getting close now.
Oh, I got him through the I got him through the lightning on that one. That's pretty cool.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess? So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. Oh, now we're all please and thank you, are we? I'm afraid we're well beyond pleasantries. I'll allow you the opportunity to turn around, walk out that door, and never come back. I suggest you move quickly. Are you attempting to threaten me after I've been so hospitable? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
What's that?
Oh, dang. Oh, that did a lot. She can switch? Oh, I got her. I don't know why. I feel like I remember her being, like, way harder. And she doesn't even have any good loot? What is this?
Well, everything worked out nicely, didn't it? Well, everything worked out nicely, didn't it? Yes, you certainly do. You'll be going back to the college then. I think perhaps I'll wait a bit before venturing there myself. Let this whole thing blow over, you know. Give certain parties a chance to forget what I may have done. Still, you've got me out of that cage, and I won't forget it. Thank you again, and good luck to you.
Alright, I am just going to... Here we go. I'm going to loot all of this. And then once I am done, I'm going to go to... Probably... Oh, I don't know where I grabbed that. I'm going to go to Winterhold, and Falkreath, and... Whiterun. And I'm going to sell... everything that I can. So I currently have about 36 minutes left on this recording. By the time I get back to the college, I'll probably have 25 minutes, so it'll probably take me about 10 minutes to sell everything. But with that, just gonna make sure I didn't miss anything. I will do a little jump cut and see you guys back at the college. Alright, so I was just gonna cut back to the College of Winterhold, but I did remember that I had a mammoth tusk,
Once I've
and
made
I'm
enough
going
money
to
trading
give
with
it to
the
her.
Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
Oh, the fruit looks
Thank
so
you.
good. So
This should turn that
juicy.
old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining.
Just one
Don't
tiny
want
hand.
some shifty
I'll
merchant
pay
giving you a
tomorrow,
raw
I
trade.
swear it.
Farewell.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell? Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then
Just say
exploded.
the word if you need a drink or something
What did you
to
do?
eat.
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nelagar.
We may not have as much to offer.
My
as
days at the
Whiterun
college
or
are long
Solitude,
behind me,
but, we'll
but
do
I
what we
prefer
can
to
to
stay
make your
close
stay a
by.
pleasant one.
No.
How long
Gods
are you gonna
no,
let
not for
Randymer drink
years.
himself into a stupor?
I left
When will
Winterhold
enough
for
be
some
enough?
time and returned to stay
as long
here
as
at
he keeps
the
paying,
inn.
I suppose. He keeps to himself and isn't hurting anyone.
Oh, are you
I
sure
still
of
have
that? I
research
think
that
Fiona
keeps
might
me
disagree
busy.
with you.
And being here
It's
in
not my place to
Winterhold
get
ensures
involved
I
in
have
their
access to
family's
former
business,
colleagues.
Remember? You're the one that told me to stay out of it.
Take a look.
Alright, it did take me a little bit longer to get back. I only have 17 minutes left now. I'm going to try and get done with this next mission as well. Definitely start it and see where we are after that.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. All right.
Let's get down to the bottom and start this next mission. Because if I start doing one mission per episode, it will take forever to get this done. Hold on. Need a thumbnail? Alright. And we continue.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwemmer, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience. But can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka. And yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved.
I like how he's talking about my concerns aren't none of his, but then he's interrupting me.
Please,
What
do
you
not be
learn
alarmed.
here will last you a lifetime.
I mean, you know, it is good to
Several
meet you in
talented.
person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something? I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy.
You must excuse me.
You asked to
I
see a
shouldn't be
specific
here.
member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
Alright, we roll on.
It's always encouraging to see the young... Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before. But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
Alright. So I actually only have about 5 minutes left of this recording. So unfortunately I am going to have to end it here. I will definitely do my best to get at least 2 missions in next time. As these College of Winterhold missions they're a lot longer than the companions ones. But with that, so this one's going to come out Saturday the 15th. I'm also going to have one come out Sunday the 16th, so I'll be right back on it, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. And now we speed run growing and smithing. For those who haven't seen it, you just get one iron ingot and 1 leather strip. You can just buy them anyone who runs their own weapon shop. Go to this, go to iron, put an iron dagger, and you just keep on going until you can't go no more. And that's how you level up in smithing. And I can't even catch up to him anymore because